Most leaders get this wrong. They think pressure reveals character. It doesn't. Pressure reveals something more uncomfortable. It reveals what you can hold inside without losing yourself, and that distinction changes everything about leadership. When I say character, I don't mean personality or values on paper. I mean this. Character is the set of internal limits you don't cross when things get tense. It's your ability to stay clear, steady, and consistent under pressure without collapsing into reaction, avoidance, or control. But here's the real split. There's the leader you think you are, and there's the leader you actually can hold when things get uncomfortable. That gap is where most leadership breaks. I've seen leaders with brilliant strategy lose momentum for a simple reason. What they tolerate daily is too expensive. They tolerate confusion in meetings, delayed decisions, weak accountability, constant urgency that replaces clarity. Emotional reactions go unchecked and hard conversations never happen. And slowly, without anyone realizing, your tolerance becomes the operating system of the business, not through intention, through repetition. And here's the part most leaders avoid looking at. What you tolerate outside of you usually mirrors what you tolerate inside of you. If you avoid inner conflict, you avoid external confrontation. If you need approval, you lower your standards. If guilt drives you, you overfunction and rescue people. If your identity depends on being needed, you create dependency in your team. So the business isn't just reflecting your strategy, it's reflecting your internal permission system. And here's the deeper truth. This is why two leaders can have the same strategy and completely different outcomes. One creates clarity, the other creates emotional noise. One builds standards that hold, the other builds systems that bend around people's comfort. At this level, leadership stops being about intelligence. It becomes about internal honesty. Because eventually, the business becomes a mirror of the leader, not their intentions, their patterns. And those patterns don't stay in the boardroom. They show up in your team, in your family, in how people behave around you when you're not in the room. So the real question is simple. What are you tolerating right now that your future will have to pay for later?